decided that I'm just gonna like lay it all out there. I'm gonna tell the truth. So one thing you guys don't know about me is, well, you may know by looking, I am a natural redhead. I don't know if you guys know this, but redheads have been made fun of from the beginning of time. And I tell you, I have been called everything. I have been called a redheaded stepchild, a ginger, a redheaded woodpecker, and a witch. And that was by my parents. Now I ask you, do I look like a witch to you? Don't answer that. Just because all my ex-boyfriends got STDs and now they're bald and fat? If I had witchly powers, would I look like this and live in New Jersey? Now, if I had witchly powers, I would have the perfect family. And my husband and I tried every which way from Sunday to have kids. And, you know, we get baffled sometimes when we see other people with children, letting them play in traffic with those e-bikes, taking them to bars after midnight, and getting their child a seat in first class, right next to your well-deserved upgrade, sir. All of this made me realize that maybe I really am a redheaded witch, and I wasn't meant to have children. I was just meant to eat them. So what else is happening since I haven't seen you last? Everything is the same. I'm still an actor. I'm still not a famous one. You guys want to know why? Because Harvey Weinstein did not want to have sex with me. I asked. No wishly potion worked on that at all. But I have been lucky. I have been on that television show, Orange is the New Black. Because lesbian prisoners think redheaded witches are hot. But God love my husband. God love my husband. My spells work on him. My husband, after all these years, he is actually still good with all of this. He actually thinks all of this is sexy in a thong. Where are my thong ladies from the 80s? Right up front here. Even some men, I think. He thinks all of this is sexy in a thong. Matter of fact, he still likes to play pirate in bed, only now he insists on wearing 2 eye patches. I just hope he doesn't get hurt. So, in my telling of the truth, because I'm not running for Congress, so I don't have to lie, one of the things they say, young ladies, they say you are what you eat. So I am a New Jersey pork roll. Now, who's seen that commercial for the Cool Sculpting? Have you seen that commercial? For just $7,000, they will freeze off a portion of your fat. Next winter, first snowstorm, I'm gonna roll down my driveway naked for free. But in 2024, I'm a vegan now. You see all this? It is now pure vegetable fat. Now, a friend of mine at Weight Watchers, she told me I should try eating all my meals naked in front of the mirror. So I tried that for about a week, until they kicked me out of the Olive Garden. But I'm in better shape this year. I got a new knee. And I love my doctor. Thank you. I got a new knee. And I love my doctor because my doctor told me I had a small femur. I said, that is the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. And then I realized that I have titanium in my knee and in my breast. I am practically AI. Only the young people get that joke. So after the surgery, I get physical therapy before the surgery and after the surgery. And it's different than it used to be years ago. Years ago it was like this big movement, now it's very subtle. So I get this guy, he was French-Canadian actually, and his name was Jean. And he says to me, "Pat, mademoiselle, I am going to tie your legs up really tight above your knees." And I'm like, okay. Then he goes, "I'm going to tie your legs up really tight around your ankles." And I'm like, okay. And then he puts me on the table, and he gets me into a position that I have not been in since college. And he says to me, "Mademoiselle, it's just a subtle movement. It will make all the difference in the world." So I start to move, it feels good. But at the same time, I heard some creaking. I don't know what it was, but it was creaking. And I thought to myself, my God, if this is what they do for the knees, I can't wait to get my hips done. So, who's seen on the news the Botox, this bad Botox in New York and New Jersey? You guys see the story? Yeah, okay. I've decided I'm going a la natural. A la natural. I found this online. It's called lipo marketing. You heard of it? This is what they do. They take the fat from your ass, they put it in your wrinkles here, under your eyes, and they fill your lips up. And I thought to myself, wow, this gives a whole new meaning to the words, pucker up and kiss my ass. So I'm very in tune to these old people about commercials and ads online and stuff. Who's seen the commercial for how you're going to get your different stages of menopause? Have you seen this commercial? I say, you want to find out. I said, your family will tell you. I thought it was bitchy, bitchier, and bitchiest. I'm in all three. So, to find out this test, you know what you have to do, ladies? I want to talk to the ladies for a minute. You have to pee on a stick. Now I ask you ladies, haven't we peed on enough sticks? I mean, you pee on a stick when you want to be pregnant. You pee on a stick when you don't want to be pregnant. You pee on a stick when you want to badge your Girl Scouts. Oh, was that just me? I think I just resigned myself to the fact that, I know, and I'm okay with it. I know that I'm a short, fat, middle-aged, okay, old, red-headed white woman. And I'm okay with that. I kind of think of myself like a 3-day-old plain donut that you see at 7-Eleven. I started off hot and moist. Now when you see that donut, you think, nope, I'm just not high enough to eat that thing. So this kind of tells me why I'm not making it in Hollywood. I think I figured this one out. Because Hollywood, doesn't matter what color, but Hollywood is still run by heterosexual men. And heterosexual men in Hollywood want 3 things. They want money, they want sex. No, that's it, they just want money and sex. And when they look at me, you know what they see? A New Jersey Coke roll and a 3-day-old plain donut. You're all coming for breakfast. So my husband and I, we do try to stay young, we try to stay healthy. So we just went to Utah for some spring skiing. Anybody here ever been to Utah? Yeah. Have you noticed the white people in Utah? They're not like your regular white people, are they? They're like a pasty white. No judgment, but we don't know if it's like a Mormon thing. We don't know if it's an altitude thing. We just don't know. So my husband and I are in this little barbecue place in the middle of nowhere. And all of a sudden we noticed it. They were looking at us. Then we were looking at them. And then they were looking at us. And finally I said to my husband, honey, I think we're the only black people in here. So, I'm going to leave you with this, guys. Because I start off, we hadn't seen you since COVID. During COVID, my husband told me that I'm a talkaholic. And I said, honey, I get paid to talk. So I realized, we would go on these rides on Sundays, and we're not going anywhere because you couldn't visit anybody. I realized he's a speedaholic. He's driving 90 miles an hour through the trees, through the deers, on the Garden State Parkway like a crazy guy. So I would tell him to slow down, and then he got me some of those marijuana gummies. He told me it was to calm my nerves so I get used to the G-force. I think it was to make me fall asleep so I'd shut up. So I decided to get him something extra special for his car. I got him a brand new, souped up, custom GPS with my voice on it.